everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking to watch today. My name is Renee if you're new here, and yeah, so today I'm going to talk about what everyone needs in their makeup bag, in their makeup kit, the core things I think you need to have a great base, make great looks, and then you can build on top of it from there. But these are going to be my kind of core things that you need to kind of have a great everyday makeup look. This actual video was actually inspired by one of my best friends, Emily, and she was kind of talking to me about how she wasn't too sure what she needed in her makeup kit. So I thought, why not make a video about it? So yeah, Emily, if you're watching this, I hope this helps. Yeah, let's get right into it. So I've got like my favourite makeup, my core makeup bits like right here next to me. So if you see me looking back, it's because I'm going to get them. So first things first, foundation. You'll need like a core foundation that matches you perfectly, has a great undertone and is comfortable to wear, so you can kind of adjust it for daytime as well as nighttime. And my favourite foundation for this, you don't have to go high end, but these are the things that work for me. But the first thing is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. This is in the shade 09 and it is my perfect match in terms of undertone, overall tone. It's like the best foundation ever. It's medium to full coverage, so it doesn't go on too heavy. It's like a demi matte finish, so it can work during the daytime and in the nighttime. If you want to make it last a bit longer, add a little bit more powder and it is perfect. I think it's one of the best foundations ever. I may go around and kind of use different foundations, but the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear is the best foundation in my opinion. So my skin, I would say, is normal, kind of get oily around the T-zone area, but mostly normal. And as I said, this is my core collection. If you'd like me to kind of build on it a little bit more and kind of say, you know, you've already got your core collection, what else you want, I will do another video, so just let me know. I'm very happy to talk about makeup. One thing I would say is core is a good primer. So it doesn't necessarily have to be mattifying or dewy. I feel like a good primer sets a base for great makeup. So helps smooth over pores, fine lines, stops your makeup from settling into your skin, because primers do help protect your skin from makeup. So my favourite primer is the Fenty Beauty Pro-Filtr Instant Retouch Primer. So this one doesn't necessarily leave you matte or dewy, however, I feel like it just sets the perfect base for your makeup. It's almost like skincare, but it's like the extra layer of something to protect your skin, makes it nice and smooth and keeps your makeup long wearing. Stops it from creasing, settling, breaking up, especially if you have oilier skin. It's really good. They also have dewy or matte versions, so depending on your skin type, this is the one that's right in the middle. So you have your dewy, you have your matte, but this is the one that's like for normal skin tones, so you don't want to like fix anything else. But love this. So next you'll need a translucent powder. So my favourite translucent powder is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is in the original white shade. For me, it doesn't leave my skin white. I also don't leave it on for too long. I don't really bake with this, but in terms of anything else, I'll probably do that in another video in terms of what you can build on. But for basics, Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've also heard the RCMA powder is really good. And then for eyebrows, so this is up to personal preference, but if you're watching this video, you probably have some sort of eyebrow kit already. So I love my NYX eyebrow pencil for like quick eyebrows, but for this kind of eyebrow that you see right now, this is a combination of ABH eyebrow pomade in the shade Ebony, which is my ride or die absolute favourite. It's lasted a very long time. So I love this. I go in with like an angled brush, like, I don't have it with me, but I think I'll do brushes in another video as well, because I feel like that's something you need to kind of go deeper in. But I use a slanted, angled, thin brush to do my eyebrows with for the pomade, and then I then go in with a brow gel. So I feel like a brow gel is definitely essential, especially if you have thick eyebrows that you want to stay in place. Like once you've done your eyebrows and once you've done your makeup, you don't want to do it again. So this Benefit Gimme Brow. Sorry that everything's so expensive. I'll leave like drugstore alternatives in the description box. I love the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 6 because it helps define the hairs, helps set your eyebrows in place and adds a little bit of extra darkness. So I like my eyebrows bold, as you can see, but eyebrows frame the face and you definitely need like a good eyebrow product that won't get oily, that won't wear off halfway through the day, because then that's your makeup ruined basically. So I love the Benefit Gimme Brow for that. Next is concealer. So I feel like with base products, most of the time high-end products are better. So I do have actually two drugstore concealers. Sorry, I have one high-end and one drugstore concealer, which I both love. So for my favourite high-end concealer, it's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer Super Coverage. This is the best concealer I've ever tried. Better than NARS, better than Urban Decay, better than Kevyn Aucoin, better than Lancome. I've tried a lot of foundation and concealer, but this is my favourite, the Too Faced Born This Way. I use the shade Butterscotch and Warm Sand, both interchangeably depending on how bright I want to go. For shade reference, you know, I've kind of mentioned it throughout the videos and in other videos too. And then in terms of drugstore, so mine's actually almost out, or pretty much out. It's the Maybelline Instant something anti-age eraser type thing, but this is the creamiest drugstore foundation I've ever tried. But then LA Girl, so don't mention that to me. If you know me, you know I hate LA Girl concealer, but better than LA Girl. It's under £10. You can find it in Boots or your local drugstore. And I use the shade Caramel. It is really creamy. You just swiping it under your eyes, so definitely good for kind of lower maintenance days. But this, the Too Faced one, has way more coverage, way creamier, and it will last you a lot longer, because you can see in terms of size it's way bigger. So this is 15ml, it's rubbed off, but as you can see, like, you can see the size, which one will last longer. It's very clear. And then the final product for the base, I would say the Sleek. So you need to, I feel like if you have any kind of imperfection, so whether you have dark marks, dark under eyes, extra redness, blue veins, you'll need some sort of colour corrector. My main issue is kind of dark spots, so I use a peach/orange colour corrector. This is from Sleek. It's their life proof. Sorry about that. So from Sleek, it's a life proof colour corrector, which I think is so good. It's so creamy. Just dab it on, blend it out, and this goes after your primer, before your foundation and concealer. Love a good colour corrector. I feel like even if you don't have the most full coverage foundation, or you don't have the most perfect foundation, if you have a good colour corrector, you won't have to do too much in terms of blending, in terms of putting on more foundation to help with that. So highly recommend a colour corrector. If you're darker than me, I would highly recommend like an orange, more orangey peach, orangey red type of colour corrector. And please make sure you blend it out properly before you put on your foundation, otherwise you'll see it show through and that will just ruin the look. So my essentials for lips, first and foremost, is you'll need like a really good brown lip liner. Doesn't need to be expensive. Mine is from NYX, it's like £5–6, and as you can see I'm wearing it today. So I always use a brown lip liner before I want to start a lip look. It sets the base, helps define your lips, helps make them look a little bit bigger, which is never a bad thing. And it helps just define your look. So even if you don't overline, it's just great for defining your lips, making them look good, and sets a great base for whatever you put on underneath, whether that's lip gloss, lipstick, liquid lipstick, even lip balm. A lip liner is always good, and then you can just rub your lips together. That helps blend it in, and then you have it. Once you've picked your lip liner, you then want to go in with your favourite. So I feel like everyone needs like a nude lipstick or a nude liquid lipstick. So I use the Nip+Fab liquid lipstick in the shade Marshmallow as like a pinky liquid lip, which I have on today. I also have the Primark matte lipstick, and this is like a nude, which is great for kind of like everyday days. You don't want to do too much. A nude lip, awesome. And then for gloss, I feel like everyone needs a clear gloss. This is from Kem Beauty, also wearing it today, and it's so glossy and so nice, love it. And then I also have the mixed butter gloss in the shade Angel Food Cake, any kind of pinky slash peachy slash anything that would kind of suit you. I feel like everyone needs like a peachy nudie gloss as well for days where you just want to just keep it easy, put on your lip liner, put on your gloss, you're good to go. Oh, we've got one more thing for the base. This is kind of optional, kind of, but I love a good highlight. So this is the ABH Glow Kit. Yeah, this is the ABH Glow Kit. This is my favourite shade to use, but I feel like a little bit of highlight can just bring more life back to your face, especially if you're using a matte foundation, you know, powder, blush. Forgot blush. Blush, you need blush, but oh, sorry, I'll go back to this. I feel like highlight just brings a little something to your face. Like even if you have everything matte, a nice highlight will just bring more of your features to life. So yes, you've contoured, but a little bit of highlight you can see here really brings out my cheekbone. Okay, so again, this is, I feel like blush, when I decided to, so I would say a few years ago I wouldn't have said this, but now that I have a blush, I feel like my makeup game has fully elevated. So I can't find my small compact, which is like a Nip+Fab one, which I use all the time, but you don't need as many as this, but a good blush palette, if you can get one. This is amazing. This is from Makeup Revolution, so it's quite cheap. I got it as a present because my family know I love makeup. So obviously this is huge. This is not something I take with me to travel, but I leave it at home, and if I want like anything I'm in the mood for, I can find it in this palette. I also have a quad from Nip+Fab which I love, so I'll link that down below if you haven't seen it already. But it's got coral, like a darker purple, a light pink and a dark pink, which I think is like essential. And then if you're of colour, like have darker skin, then I love plums, darker pinks, darker oranges, and that really just brings warmth to your skin. And as I mentioned, that's something that a bronzer doesn't really do, but again, need it. I love the Fenty Beauty Cocoa Naughty. Well, I'll just open it now. As you can see, this one's quite cool. So I use this as a contour slash bronzer depending on what I'm in the mood for. And I feel like contour is really good for balancing out your face. You don't have to go too extra with it, as long as it brings balance to your features, brings your features back to life. It's really good. Okay, I think I'm finally done for the base. I'm sorry that was a little bit all over the place. Okay, so for the eyes, I feel like you don't need to go expensive with your eyeshadow palettes. However, you do need your core colours. So for example, in this Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina palette, as you can see, you've got your warm shades in the crease, you've got your shimmers over here, and you've got a dark brown. I feel like that is the core things you need. If you only have one eyeshadow palette, you need shimmer, warmth in the crease, dark brown to define. These colours in the middle are kind of more optional, but they're great if you want to add a bit of colour to your look, like do something a little bit different. But if you're a beginner, then you just need warmth in the crease, dark brown to define it, a little bit of shimmer in the middle, and that's your basic eye look done. Now this is for people that like a little bit of colour as well as the core colours. This is the Kem Beauty Elysium palette. As you can see, I'm a Kem Beauty fan. So in this palette you have your warm colours, and you have really cool colourful shimmers. So if you like to play in makeup, then love this. I'm wearing some of it on my eyes today because I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I've got the Enigma in my bottom corner, and then I have Venus on my lid and like on the outer edge of my bottom corner. Okay, sorry about that. I feel like my memory card ran out of like So you don't need 2 mascaras, but my all-time fave is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I feel like if you're in a rush, it helps lengthen and volumize your lashes all in one. I've also picked up recently the Wonderlash from Primark. This is really good for lengthening. It's very, very black. Love it. I feel like these two together, if you're not putting on lashes, you're just going out doing your thing, then this is great. I also love the I love a good eyeliner. Like today I put on a little bit of eyeliner. It just helps switch up your look a little bit. You will stop looking the same all the time. I feel like it is core, because sometimes you just never know when you're going to be in the mood for a liner. So I just used this for the first time today. So it's the Primark Beauty liquid eyeliner. Really, really good, really, really black and very thin as well. Really easy to control, and I really, really like using it. Yeah, I really enjoyed using it today. So yeah, I feel like everyone needs a good liquid liner. So you've done your makeup, you're ready to head out, and I feel like the final thing you need is a setting spray. So one of my absolute favourites is the Morphe continuous setting spray. It sprays like this, hold on. It's almost like a hairspray, so it's very like a light mist, doesn't smell weird, it's like an aerosol, and I feel like everyone needs it. It's so good. Helps put your makeup in place, removes any extra powder that may have you looking a little bit dusty, helps set your face so you don't have to reapply it, and it just makes you look good. So yeah, I think that's everything. Please let me know if you agree with my core makeup kit that you need, and if you'd like to see kind of your makeup kit plus a little bit more extra things. I'll probably cover lashes, different eyeshadow palettes, cream products, then please let me know, and I'll be happy to talk about it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share with your friends, share on social media. It'd be really nice to kind of expand the audience a little bit and kind of help anyone else that might need it. And if you'd like to see anything else, let me know. Have I said anything? I think that's everything. While you're here, please, watch some of my other videos covering makeup, beauty, lifestyle. Would love it if you could. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!